are stiff. My wrist is stiff. My leg is stiff. I didn't think I did anything. Not for that, at least.
Lots of issues.
It's like owning a boat. It's a money pit, sort of.
Well, you know, you figure that after 3 or 4 days, you probably want to take a real shower somewhere.
Well, you know, they have showers in there, but yeah. But a lot of what these van life people do this type of thing. They have like memberships in like these
nationwide or whatever.
No, like, well, maybe that too, but they might have like a membership in like one of these like
hotel.
No. Like one of these national like workout sports places.
Oh, sure.
You know?
They go there.
Like Anytime Fitness or something like that. And they have showers in there.
Yep.
So they can go in there, work out or whatever, take a real shower.
Yep.
And then whatever, and they can just go to, and they just get that membership thing, and they can just go.
Well, that's close.
Some of these like trucks, they go to some of these truck stops and stuff. You pay like $7 or something, and you can have like a whole shower thing, and it's a clean facility, and it's
it's protected to some degree.
Yeah. Well, they block doors and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, some of these places, and they're making more like fun innovations for like off-road stuff where they have like powered showers as long as there's a screen.
I figure out that was 2x10s or 2x12s, which is too high. It has to be a 2x6 or 2.8. 2x6 is good and bad, but we have to look at the amount of space we got involved. So it might be a 2x8, and there might be a bigger step up into the house. There's a whole bunch of things I've got to calculate based on the way I built it last time. they built a series of frames and then nailed them together with supports and then put stuff over the top of it. But I've got to think about that as far as what is the best way to do that this time. And there'll be a series of compromises before I figure it out.
You could just take the measurements from the other one and just...
No, we need to improve on that. It needs to be wider.
Yeah.
It needs to be smaller height steps. Okay. I was trying to make it work and as cheap and as quickly as possible. Well, we're not 40 years younger, so.
Nope, none of us are in their 30s anymore.
No. UGF 247.5 miles an hour. It's dash 2 right now. That's one of the things I like about the 400.
Yeah.
Gives you vectors and distances.
My neck is sore.
And the back door lock is gone to heck, so I'm going to have to put a new door lock in the back door.
Oh, the inside one, yeah, that's been screwed for a while.
It's been crappy for a while, but right now...
The screen doors lock is great, though.
Yeah, but it's...
That's like a deadbolt almost.
It's real crappy now, so...
Get that replaced.
I will, and I need to get a new bottom sweep for the door as well. I also got weed feed to put out to kill the weeds. I also got some grass and weed killer to kill that so it doesn't screw up the parking lot anymore. And kill it
and YouTube land, that door lock will be fixed by the time this video goes live. Guarantee you that.
Yeah. Well, you can't get in anyhow. It's locked.
Yeah, I know.
Take a crowbar to open it. That's how stiff it was.
Wow.
Those little crowbars. And that's from the inside. You never got it open from the outside.
No.
But we'll put a new lock on that. Along with everything.
That's called the door's almost never open. That's why it welds itself to the the shim there.
The lock's probably 40 years old. I think we changed those when we moved in, I think.
I was thinking about getting 2 more security cameras.
You plan on putting them?
Not sure yet.
Could put it in the living room window where it looks out.
Maybe.
Could put one in the...
Well, all it needs is power. It doesn't need anything.
Right.
else.
But what I'm saying, we could open the inside window and put foam seal on the bottom of that and put it in one of the windows.
All it has to be is within range of my router.
Again, like the door behind the freezer, window behind the freezer, and then another option could be window in the living room, looking out.
Yeah.
At least the dryer is working.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a learning curve on how to use it, though. Little Mercedes again.
I texted that to Jenny last night. It's like, just got it yesterday and he's already got it pulled apart. I'm like, what does he have to fix now? He just got the thing.
Well, in the back, you take the panel out to where the 220 screw failed down inside of it.
Yeah, that's what you said, man.
So then I had to tip it all the way out, take the back off, tip it over, get the screw out. I got that back together and got those 2 wires in correctly. So then I turned around and pulled the other screw out and it was grumpy, and then it fell down there, and it slid all across the whole bottom of the dryer. It jumped up over the front panel lip. It was hiding behind that. So I had to pull the front of it off to get the screw out. But now, I know how to get the front and the back off.
Yeah.
So if I need to go in there and try to repair the idler pulley or something like that, I know where it's at.
Well, let's hope we don't have any problems for a couple of years.
5 or 10 would be nice. 10 would be really
10 would be great, yeah.
5 would be okay, because I could get the parts.
Yeah.
They said, did you want to get a warranty on this? I said, no. The only thing I don't want to screw with is, only thing I don't want to screw with is the control panel. As long as it doesn't fail, the rest of that stuff I can probably fix. Maybe not the blower wheel, as we found out with this one. It's just freewheeling now. It's just, you spin it and it just goes around and around without the motor spinning at all. That's how wrecked it is now. They said you just turn around and you put your socket on there, your wrench on there, and you give it a little turn, and you spin it off.
Little turn.
It's seized up is the word. The shaft is seized, but it's free for the motor, but it's not making contact with the...
Did they take the tire?
Still...
Was it still sitting there?
Still sitting. Our dryer's still in the back of the truck.
Oh, okay.
You have to go to the dump today.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That'll be the first time on the south entrance to the dump. Yay. Going to where you dump the appliances off, which is the same place.
All the way around?
No, we just go straight up from the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Let's just not go to the really stinky part of the...
Drive by it.
That would be nasty. No, that's just... That's where you take your face mask and put your pine filters inside and outside. Hope.
It's pretty nasty.
Oh, that's about as bad as... That's just about as nasty as when we had to open up the shower drain.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty terrible, too. See, that's the time you want to have that COVID stuff where you can't smell. Well, I got no sense of smell. Yeah, time to go to the dump.
You want to know that it's bad stuff.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want to smell it.
No, but you want to know that it's bad.
Yes.
Traffic.
Actually, I think as bad as the dump was then, you would feel it regardless if you could smell or not. Because it was like burning your eyes.
Yes. It was bad, and bad. Well, about 11:45, we got to head home. So I got to change.
Yep.
Maybe 11:15. Good news thing about the funeral, we usually show up half an hour early, so usually not a problem. Doesn't look like it's a heavy remains here.
Should be hiding from the heat later.
Yeah, other than the
I don't think till August till they start the Minot, Florida, or Minot, Orlando.
Well, they're gonna. That's a Legion, so
yeah.
Still with that. It's too hot down there. It might work in January.
It's muggy out too. The dew point's almost 70. Which is why there's kind of haze in the air.
Yeah.
It's a little muggy.
Yep. Sure will enjoy.
Not only is it going to be hot, it's going to be humid in Texas.
Well, there's another tail over there. Big tail, too. Transport tail. Target.
Okay.
That's a big tail.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get ready to fix it.
Yeah. It's something later. getting
all
down
the
there.
crud, corrosion,
Freezing in the wintertime, thawing in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have an effect on the concrete.
And everything else.
Well, it really sucks they have to do it in the middle of the hottest part of the summer.
Well,
Gotta do it sometime.
whenever's whenever. Yeah, I couldn't believe the screw went down the side of it. I went, you're kidding, really? When I finally got the whole back off and got it out of there, I was okay, cool. And then I lost another one the same way. I went, you got to be kidding. And that one didn't want to take the nut was out of alignment, so it wouldn't let you screw it in all the way. So that had me pretty happy too. So I read another thing. It said you should pull a continuity test between this pin and the. I said, you know, I followed your directions 6 different ways. Watched the video 6 different ways. I'm not screwing with it. It works. Let's leave it now. You know what else you can do with that new dryer? You can hook water up to it.
What?
So you can steam your clothes.
That's not a steamer, though.
Apparently it can.
Really, it just didn't say anything on the instructions that it did that.
It does, because there's a hose connection on the back of the dryer.
That's interesting. I thought the more expensive version did that.
Well, this ain't a real cheap version, but it will
I know,
steam.
but I thought it was the $800 version versus the $700
This
version.
was on sale.
I know, but according to what the Minot said, unless you got the other one.
Whatever I got's got a hose connection on the back of it. It says it says
Maybe you got the steamer version.
the steamer version. That's
well, you know, it's nice to have the option.
Why do you want to put steam inside a 220 appliance?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting for the option.
Yeah.
It's definitely an option. Interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't just take it out and put a steamer on your stuff. Hey, I don't know, maybe you want to shrink your shit. I don't know. I know, let's dry it and steam it at the same time.
That's what it does.
Let's take your 8XL shirt, steam it, and shrink it down to a small. When only XXL is available, but you wear a small. Resizing. How can we make a more expensive product which will fail quicker?
Yeah, could be.
That's what it was. I don't know.
I bet that got your attention when you came out trying to dryer for all
Yes, I was like, I'm texting Jen going, I got it less than 24 hours ago, and now Dad has it completely apart. I'm like, what broke?
chasing the screws.
Like, geez, that Chinese manufacturing is so great on it, man.
Assembled in the States.
Well, assembled, yes. Shipped from China, assembled in the U.S.
I don't know.
It's usually the other way around sometimes.
Yeah.
Assembled in the U.S. Or no, made in the U.S., assembled in China.
Yeah.
Or made in China, assembled in China, and shipped here. What they made on America, it's a sticker on it on the back of the very bottom part of the Made in America. It says Made in China.
I don't know, Jeff.
I saw one of those and I was like, it says Made in America on the front, and then you look on the back, it says Made in China. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Parts assembled from Vietnam.
I had that trouble with that. When I was going to that one Vietnam reunion, I put up my
although it is better than it's saying made, assembled, and parts right from North Korea.
Yeah, slave labor for sure.
Well, you know, they probably would do a heck of a good job on manufacturing.
I don't know.
Because, you know, if they screw up, they're going to be killed.
Could be.
Their manufacturing might be really good.
I don't think so.
Because the fear of dying would be pretty up there.
I don't
I watched the thing on that about escapees and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's terrible. And they find you in
Back
China,
off,
they
I
shoot you
hate
down.
almond milk. See the fire code on
Oh
it?
yeah.
North Dakota transport trailer.
Well, you know, the ultimate would be is I'm not hauling fuel. I'm hauling waste. Back off and plug your nose.
Back off, I hate almond milk. I love that. Combustible. That's a hint.
Yeah.
Probably fuel sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fuel, all right. Fuel that comes out your butt.
It's just a different version.
That's a higher octane. That's. I hate to make the punt, but it's almost like chili. Yes, I had a couple of bowls of chili. 5 alarm fire chili. On the hottest day of the year.
I think my stomach likes it. That's why I take pills for it.
That's why Mom makes it. I add a bunch of garlic to it. Garlic's good.
Stomach can only stand so much.
Garlic's good for you. That's why I take a garlic pill every morning. It's good for you.
Right.
Well, it's supposed to like kill bacteria and other things. It's supposed to help you if you're sick or something. It's supposed to. It's supposed to help your heart and other things too. Believe me, the old ticker could use every bit of help it could get.
Yes.
I take the fish oil. It's help brain. So they
Must be at the fair.
supposed to help your joints too. So they say.
Yeah, I know.
So they say.
No, man.
I know somebody asked me if I was going to the fair. I'm like, let me tell you, it's a lot of walking, it's hot, and it's pricey to get in. So, no!
And everything else is pricey, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to spend $25 to get in, walk around 4 commercial booths where they're going to try to sell you every little thing out in the sun. Then you walk to the livestock, which is the only real reason you want to be there anyhow. And then buy an overpriced drink and food, and then leave.
Yeah.
Hide out in commercial buildings.